Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be how to make a Halloween wreath from items I've picked up either from Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, or Joann Fabrics. You can pick up any of these items in your local area if they still have Halloween items out. So this one right here, I'm going to show you guys how to make it. I did grab one of these signs. This is from Dollar Tree. So we're gonna use this sign today. And then I went ahead and just made one up just so I didn't have to sit and show you guys how to roll every single one of these. So I did leave a space here so I can show you guys how to make these cruffles. So let's get started and I'll show you some of the supplies that we're gonna need, and then I'll show you how to do the ruffles. So first off, you're gonna need scissors. You're gonna need a ruler of some sort. You're gonna use deco mesh. I have the black and white buffalo print, and then this orange. Both these are from Hobby Lobby. I will link all the items down below. These were $7.99 for the deco mesh and $9.99 for the second one. So I'll link these down in the description box below so you guys know where you can pick them up. But you can pick those up at Hobby Lobby. Right now I've seen them. I think they're 40% off. You're going to need some sort of ribbons of your choice. I have like 6 sitting here, so I have no idea which ones I'm going to use yet, but I have these two. I have some with skulls that say Happy Halloween. I have some smaller ones. So you're going to want to use a couple different inches. I use 2.5 inches, and I believe this is 1.5 inches for my wreaths. You're gonna want to use pipe cleaners. I just have white on hand. Some sort of embellishments. I have these. I might go ahead and add on to the ribbon. These are just from, I think I picked these up at Walmart. Yeah, I picked these ones up at Walmart. You can pick up these ones from Dollar Tree. They come in a bunch of different colors. You can use these mini ones, or you can use these ones like this. They have this size and a bunch of different colors you can pick up right now at Dollar Tree. I have some of these pumpkins I'm going to go ahead and put in there. These ones say Happy Halloween. I do have some of these embellishments, the little picks. These are from Dollar Tree. And then I do have some pumpkins I picked up, little white pumpkins. I have a string of lights I picked up from Dollar Tree. Show you guys these lights. These came in one of the little packages, so this is what they look like. And then I did put batteries in them. So this is what that looks like. It's just like mesh. And then we're gonna put that in the wreath. And then you're gonna need a glue gun. And then I have these little clips right here that I use when I roll. These are from Dollar Tree. You can get 6 in a packet, I believe. These are just little clips I like to clip the mesh on. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about when I roll it. And then the best tool that I absolutely love is one of these bow ribbon makers. I did grab this at Michaels, I don't know, a couple years ago. I know they still have them. This is the Easy Bow Maker. I believe I only paid like $7 for this. So if you guys like to make bows, or you can't make bows, or if you have arthritis, you can't roll the bows, this is a perfect tool to get. It's the easiest thing. I'll show you guys when I get ready to make the bows on how to use that. So yeah, so that's about it that you need to start your wreath. And I'm gonna show you guys on how to make the cruffles. So let's get started. So first of all, you're gonna need your deco mesh, which is on the roll like this. So you'll just go ahead and measure it out. This particular wreath, I measured mine out at 15. I usually do anywhere from 15 to 20. The wreath that I do have today is an 18-inch wreath. So just go ahead and measure it out, and this is 15 inches. And then you're just gonna go ahead, after you cut your deco mesh, you're just gonna go ahead and take it and roll it a couple times. And then I use my little clips from Dollar Tree to hold the little ruffle down, or the curl down. And then I take the other side, 1, 2, 3, and then all I do is I scooch it all the way down. And then you have a ruffle. So it has the little circles on the ends, the little rolls, and there you have it. And then you're gonna take your pipe cleaner and you're just gonna twist it on. And then there's your first one. And then you'll go ahead to your second one. We'll do another one. I'm gonna move this so you guys can see the mat here a little bit better. So you'll take the orange, and you can use Dollar Tree deco mesh, you guys. You can use any, this is 10-inch deco mesh, by the way. So you just take it, 1, 2, I like to do it around 3 times. Take your little clip, and then you're gonna take your other side, and you're gonna roll it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then you'll just take your fingers in the middle, right here, or your index finger, and you'll just squish it all the way together, kind of like a napkin. And then you have your roll, and then you'll take your pipe cleaner again, and you'll give it a twist, just like that. Now I'm going to show you how to put it on the actual wreath. So this is what the back of mine looks like. These are the ones I just did a little bit ago. So I just go ahead and then I just cut all these off the back so they're all nice and flat like this on the back. All right, so here is, let me see if I can spin it around. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take the orange one, just because I did the black and the white one second. See if I can't get this in frame, you guys. And I like to take it, and then I just take it, open this up here. So you have 3 runners here on your Dollar Tree metal wreath form. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on this bar, the middle bar, and the top bar. I'm gonna connect them together and do a twist. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the ribbon down, or the pipe cleaner, I mean, and then just give it a couple twists, just like that. So let's go ahead and do the black and the white one. I like a really full wreath, so I like to keep mine really tight. And again, we're just gonna go on the middle bar and then the second bar. And then we're just gonna pull the pipe cleaner down, flip it over, and then just go ahead and give it a couple twists. And then when you flip it back over, I'm gonna go ahead and cut one more orange one so you guys can see, because I have a little bit of a space still. And then I like to just fluff it up, and then depending on how full you like your wreaths, you just kind of fluff it all up. So let's make one more orange one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one more orange. I'm gonna go ahead and measure this out. and then go ahead and give it a cut. I usually have my other tool, which is like the rotary cutter, which is a little bit easier. You guys can use a heat tool to cut these, whatever you guys have on hand. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same for this one. Get one more. And then measure this out. And I actually only used one roll for the entire wreath of the black and the white, and one roll of the orange. That's it. And this is an 18-inch wreath. So again, one roll of orange and one roll of black and white is all I used for this entire wreath. So I'll show you guys again how to roll it up. So you're gonna take your mesh and you're gonna roll it 1, 2, 3. Use your little clips. Clip it down. And then do it again. 1, 2, 3. And then you'll just scooch it close together. Just like that. And then you'll give it a little squish. Just like that. And then get your pipe cleaner again. You guys, if you can roll a burrito, you can do this. It's very easy. There's one. And then here's our another one. And I'll leave all the measurements in the bottom of what the measurements were for this particular one. Sometimes I'll do a 20-inch. Length deco mesh. Just depends on what I'm making. But these are cut at around 15 inches. And then I just give them a little twist. You can adjust them, and then let's go ahead and get those on. So we're just gonna go ahead and get the orange one and go on the second bar again. So we're gonna go on the middle bar and the end bar. So we're just gonna go ahead, slide your pipe cleaners in, turn it over, and then just give it a twist so it's on there good. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the black and the white one. And actually this is where my bow is gonna go. So again, we're gonna go on the middle bar. Can you guys see that? And then the end bar. Sometimes I'll alternate them depending on how many colors I'm gonna use. And then we're gonna go ahead and flip it over. And then just give it a twist a couple times. 1, 2, 3. And then you can just go back and cut these all off. I just use scissors because they're just pipe cleaners. And then just cut them off. Or you can use wire cutters. Or you could just cut them in half. I just like to use mine a little bit longer so I have something to hold onto. And then you can always keep those for other projects if you want, the little end pieces. All right, so this is what the back of mine looks like. With all the mesh. So for each square on here, I use 1, 2, 3, 4, between 5 and 6 cruffles. All right, so then you'll want to just go, and this is where we just ended, and then you can just give it a good fluff. And that's what we have so far. So now I'm going to go ahead and make my bow. So my bow is actually going to go right here on this side where I have a little space. You can add as many colors as you guys want to this. Whatever colors that you guys like and is your Halloween color theme. Just add whatever colors you want. You could add purple. You could add whatever your decor colors are. So we're going to go ahead and cut this sign. And then this is the one I'm going to use. So we're just going to put him, measure the middle of my wreath here. So we're going to just go ahead and put him in the middle. And then I'm going to show you guys how to put your sign on here. So you're going to take your pipe cleaners. And then we're going to go ahead and, so we're going to want to do pipe cleaners here at the bottom and here at the top. So we're going to go ahead and flip it over. Get your glue gun. And then I like to just go ahead and cover this up so it has just something to hold on to. And then we'll go ahead and put one down here at the bottom. And that just gives it a little bit more support until it dries. All right, so we're gonna let this dry. And now we're gonna go ahead and work on our ribbon. So we're gonna use our pipe cleaners again for the ribbon. You could use wire, floral wire. I'm just gonna go ahead and use pipe cleaner today. It's just because what I have on hand. And like I said, y'all, I have so much ribbon right here. I don't even know which one I want to use just quite yet. So I think the hardest part of making these is deciding what ribbon you wanna use. So for sure I'm gonna use the skeleton ribbon. I actually got this last year at Joann's, I believe. But I did see this, that they have it again. Yeah, $5.99, this was at Joann's. So I'm gonna use this one with the little skeletons. I'm gonna use this one with the pumpkins. This one I got at Michaels last year with the pumpkins. Jeremy, we're stuck again.
Turns off. I don't know what it's not. Hold on, give it a minute. I don't know how to have it not turn off.
On the computer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I may have to just stand here then.
All right.
If we had two people, this would be a lot easier.
I know. So then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the skeletons. I'm gonna use the spider one.
Right, you're good.
This one again, I believe, is from Joann's last year. And I think I'll do one more. I think I'll do this plaid. And then I'll do this one. All right, so I'm gonna actually start with the skeleton one. And the Easy Bow Maker actually has measurements here on the side. So we're just gonna go ahead and put our pipe cleaner here. And then I usually do around a 6-inch bow. So we're just gonna go ahead and measure this out. Don't forget to cut your tails of your ribbon. So you're gonna just take your ribbon, and this is 2.5 inches. You're gonna slide it down, and you just decide how long you want your tails. I'm gonna make these probably around 8 inches. So we're just gonna pull this down like this. You're gonna give your ribbon a twist because it's not two-sided ribbon. And then you're gonna decide how big you want your bow. So my bow I'm gonna make is gonna be 6 inches. So you're gonna take it, slide it back in, go to the 6-inch mark right here. And I like to give it a little crease, and then give it a turn, and you'll do the exact same thing on this side. Can you guys see that really good? I know a lot of people have a hard time making bows, but let me tell you, this is the easiest way. Make sure it's on the 6 again. Right there on the 6. Right there. So both sides of your ribbon are the same size. I'm gonna go ahead and give it another twist. Match it up to this side. Put it back down there. Make sure they're both measured up. Give it another twist. Measure it back up to the same one at 6. And then we're just gonna go ahead and measure this out down here and give it a cut. So there's our bottom bow. And then we're gonna go ahead and cut the tails. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this pumpkin ribbon. And we're gonna do the same thing with that. So go ahead and dovetail your ribbon. And then go ahead and measure it up to the same amount you have here on your tails. Give it a twist. And then I'm gonna make mine all the same size. So I'm gonna do all 6 inches on mine today. And just measure that up. Same thing, make sure it's at 6 inches. And there's our 6 inches. Give it another turn. Measure it back up at 6. And then give your ribbon another turn in the middle. Every time you go to one side, you've got to turn it because otherwise your ribbon will be backwards when you go to do your bow. And then same thing, there's your second one. Go ahead and cut that off. And then just dovetail it again. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pick another ribbon. So I'm gonna do this spider one because I really like this orange spider one. It has little black spiders on it. And we're gonna do the same exact thing. Measure it up. And you can do so many different bows with this bow maker, you guys. I mean, the options, you could do as many as you want on here. You could do just this as a single. So this one, I'm just gonna do a single one. So I'm gonna do this at 6. Go ahead and stick it down, measure it out. And then do this side, give it a twist. And I'm telling you what, you guys, this is the easiest way to make a bow. Measure it out so they're all 6 inches. And then go ahead and bring it down. Okay, so there we have that one. And then I'm gonna do, so I have 1 design, 2, 3. So we're gonna do 1 more design on here. And I think I'm gonna do this checkered one. This one's from Dollar Tree. I believe they still have this right now. Again, we're gonna measure it up at 6. I think I might do 1 more on the top here. So there's 6. Give it a turn. Just stick it down here. All right, guys, and then we got that. So there's that ribbon. And then we still have our pipe cleaner here in the middle. And then, so that leaves me 1, 2, 3, that's 4 ribbons. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and, I wonder if I should add 1 more. Maybe I'll add 1 more. I like this one. This one's cute. All right, we'll add 1 more. We'll just do a single. I always have a hard time deciding what I want because I like them all. And this one's from Dollar Tree. I got this last year, but I think I've seen it again. And then this will be the last one, and then we'll take it off and tie it up. All right. All right, you guys, so now we're just gonna go ahead and pull our ribbon up. And you can just grab it in the middle because it is kind of thick. And then you'll keep your pipe cleaner and turn it over. And then you'll just squeeze it really tight together. Just like that. And then you'll just give it a really good twist. Tight. You guys see that? Just tighten it. Super tight. Okay, now comes the best part. You can also use floral wire for this too. So now we're gonna go ahead and put this on to the wreath itself, and then we'll go ahead and fluff. So we're gonna go ahead and get this on here. I like to fluff mine on once I get it onto the wreath. So I'm gonna put this one on the 2 bottom ones and pull it on there. Okay, let's go ahead and flip it over. And this is why I like to leave mine longer. And you're gonna tie that tight. And so there you have that. And it's gonna be like that. So now comes the fun part. So I like to start fluffing mine when it's here. So I know where my ends are gonna be. Make sure you dovetail all of your ribbon. And then we'll go ahead and put our sign on. And then we'll start doing the side ribbons. Make sure they're all cut. I used to fluff my bows first, and then once I get them on, they get squished again. So, I have decided that I like to fluff mine after. All right, so this black and white one was the last one that we did. So, we're gonna go ahead and pull our tails to the bottom. And just start fluffing. So, take your bottom layer, whatever ribbon you did first, and you're just gonna start fluffing. And since this is wire ribbon, just go ahead and give it a peel down to the bottom here. And make this one just a little bit shorter. You guys, this takes a little bit of time just to fluff these bows. I'm trying to get through the video real quick just to show everybody how to make it. But if you already know how to make a bow, you can just get past all this to the next step. But if you're a beginner, this is pretty easy to do. And you can make these whatever size you want, whatever length you want, whatever color you guys want, whatever you have on hand for Halloween ribbon. All right, there's your bow. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my sign on here so I know where to put the rest of my decor at. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add the sign on here. Once I get my sign on, I'll go back and adjust some of the ribbon here. All right, so now we're gonna put our sign on. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one right here in the middle, or maybe I'll just add it to the side. Maybe I'll go ahead and add it to the side. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the bottom here. Do a side one. So I'm gonna flip it over. And then grab the pieces. And you'll give them a little twist. And then the other one. And you'll do the same thing. You'll give it a twist. Make sure it's on there good. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut these ribbons down just so you can see the sign. All right, so we're gonna add a couple side ribbons and some embellishments. So we can see this. And you guys can just give them a little tug because they're in there really tight with that pipe cleaner or your floor wire. All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and add some embellishments onto the sides here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use, I bought these little pumpkins at Michaels a while back. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and clip these off with my wire clippers. Oh, there we go. I can just pull these right out. They're just on a stem. So I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do this one. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some smaller ribbon to here and over here. So we're gonna go ahead and use the 1.5 inch and a 2.5 inch. I'm gonna go ahead and do these ones real quick. And then I usually do these, I kind of just eyeball it and then see how long I want the ribbons. So this one is gonna be about 13 inches. Yeah, around 13 inches is what I'm gonna cut these at. I'm gonna go ahead and cut a couple of these. And I am trying to figure out how to fast forward this on my videos, guys, and do voiceover. Working on it, you guys, I promise. I know these can get kind of long. So we're gonna do 2 of that one. And then I'm gonna do this other one the same. And for those of you who are just making these at home for yourself, it does take time. Don't rush yourself. Give yourself time to get it done. It doesn't happen in a minute. There's times where I make wreaths and I'll rip them apart when I get done because I don't like the way it turned out, or I might want to add something. Sometimes I'll get all done and be like, that needs a little something, something. So we're gonna do these two like this. And then we're just gonna bend them in half so we find the middle. And then we're gonna pinch it. And then we're gonna use our pipe cleaner again. And just twist it. So we're gonna do this one. Same thing with this other one. Don't forget to cut your tails. And then I'm gonna do one more style. So we're gonna do this one. Again, find your middle and just give it a pinch. And then twist that one. So we're gonna use this one, and I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do these cats one with the, and we're gonna cut it the same measurement. I'm gonna cut these out. Right there. And if you guys don't have one of these easy bow makers, get one because it's amazing. They work very well. I like big fluffy bows. So give this a cut, and I'm gonna pick one more for the top. All right, so we have that one, and we have this one with the cats. And then I am going to do, which one? This one. I'm gonna do the spooky one. Spooky scary. And these are all wired ribbon, so. Thank you to everyone who's watched my Grinch video, by the way. It is up to 25,000 views, you guys. Keep liking and subscribing to my channel, guys. I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you to everyone that's watching. We are working on a few things as far as video camera editing goes. So thank you everyone who's been commenting and asking questions. I do get back to everyone's comments as soon as you guys post them. So if you have any comments or questions about today's wreath, just go ahead and write something in the comments. If you have a question, I do get back to you guys. So again, thank you to everybody. I so appreciate it that everyone is watching my videos. We have lots of stuff coming up for Christmas. We got lots of Grinch stuff coming. Again, you're gonna take your material or your fabric, your ribbon, and you're gonna bend it in half and catch your center and get your pipe cleaners again. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible, you guys, so you guys can follow along. And there's that one. And then here's our next one. And find your center. And then for those of you who say you're not crafty, this is super easy to do. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. Those cruffles, if you can roll a burrito, y'all can roll up some mesh, some deco mesh. And there we have our two styles of ribbon. So we have this spooky one and this orange one. So now we're gonna go ahead and add it to our wreath. So I'm gonna go ahead and put mine on the outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and just eyeball it. I'm gonna put one here. right onto the wreath form itself. And the same thing, you guys, just give it a twist. Pipe cleaners are probably the easiest if you're just starting out to make wreaths. It's really easy to twist. It's really easy to work with. And if you get wired ribbon, it works really well. Okay, so now let's do our second one, which is this black one. And I'm going to go ahead and put this down here at the bottom. Can you guys see that? And then you're just going to go ahead and flip it over again and just give it a twist. There's my second ribbon. And then we're going to go ahead and put the cat one on again. I'm going to do that one right here. Can you guys see that? Sorry, it's getting off the table a little bit. And then just go ahead and tie it back to the wreath form itself. And then just give it a twist. I think the most time consuming part of making a wreath is making all these. I would suggest you make these all first. Make your cruffles first. And then start putting them on your wreath form is probably the easiest way to do it. Instead of making them individually. Okay, and then we got one more here. And then we're gonna go ahead and just put him on the side here. And then just give it a twist. I have to make one more probably here. I usually make all my ribbons up first, but I'm going to show you guys how to make them. It was real easy. And there's that one. And let's go ahead and do one more small one right there. And we'll do that with the spooky. And then I think this one, I'm just going to go ahead and put them all together up here. So I'm going to do the spooky. I'm going to do a spider. I'm going to do the cat one. And then the house one. I wish Hobby Lobby would carry Halloween again. It's been a few years since they carried it. They had the best Halloween ribbon. But they stopped carrying it all. So we're going to go ahead and get these on there real quick. And then we're going to go ahead and use the bulbs. So you just go ahead and dovetail your ribbon. Fold it in half and then give it a cut. And then you'll do the same thing with these. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and assemble this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and put that one there and then go ahead and put these together. Find my center and use a pipe cleaner again. Just remember, guys, making wreaths doesn't happen in 5 minutes. Take your time, enjoy it. All right, and so we're just gonna put this one right up here in the corner. Do you guys all put Halloween wreaths on your door and decorate your front door with your wreath? Or do you decorate more than one door? Let me know in the comments. I have so many wreaths. I put them on almost every single door. I put them on the patio door, the garage door, the front door on the inside, the front door on the outside. So let me know where you guys put your wreaths at. Have you guys started decorating for Halloween yet? There we go. So there's another bow. All right, so now we have this bow down and on there. We're gonna go ahead and start adding some of the pumpkins. And this is what I got so far. You could leave it like this if you wanted. You guys see that? There's the bow. And then, like I said, this gets kind of squished. So that's why I just kind of like to put it on first and then I'll go back and fluff it. Because I'm going to add some stuff inside here. So this is what I got so far. Now, let's go ahead and add some pumpkins and a couple other things. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add these. These are the Halloween pumpkins. I just took off the sticks. These are from Michaels. And then we're gonna go ahead and put them, let's see, let's see, where can we put these? I'm gonna go ahead and put these right here. And I'm gonna hot glue these on there. We're just gonna hot glue that right onto the deco mesh. And then I like to keep things in unison. So if I'm gonna put one here, I'm actually gonna put one down here at the bottom, right in the middle here. So we're just gonna go ahead and hot glue this. Just gonna go ahead and stick this right in between here. Okay, so we have that on there. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple pumpkins and some ornaments. So depending on how big your wreath is, you can also add these little pumpkins. I got these from Walmart, they're 98 cents. So you could add those. And I actually made this ornament the other day. If you guys watched my channel, these were on there. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to my big bow up here, right in the center, because it's got the black cat on here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put her right in here in the center. I'm just gonna put her right here in the center, just like that. She's so cute. I love that little ornament. And if you guys missed that video, go back and watch how to decorate Halloween ornaments on glass ornaments. They're really easy. These are the mini ones. These ones, like I said, these are the glass minis. And I got these ones at Hobby Lobby. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and add some of these right above it. These are the ones from Walmart. And yes, they are glitter. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add these right up here at the top above her. And so I'm just gonna hot glue this right up here. And then I'm gonna do an orange one. I mean, just use what you guys have on hand. This is all stuff I actually had from last year. And then I do have a couple of these minis from last year. These ones are just like a glitter one. And then let's see, I think I have a black one. There we go. And then inside these bows, I'm gonna go ahead and add, let's see how many pumpkins I have. I'm gonna go ahead and add these little white pumpkins. And you can get these at Dollar Tree as well in the fall section, I believe. It took me a couple trips to find these white ones though. So I'm gonna go ahead and add these little the pumpkins right here to the bottom. And add this one. And then I just got a few more things to add and we'll be done. We're gonna add some. And then you can go ahead and add these little ones in the middle of these. And there we have that. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in some of these picks from Dollar Tree. All right, you guys, my phone died, so I apologize. But here's the final result. This is hanging on my front door. So let me show you guys the bow. The sign. You guys can add whatever you want. So this is the final product. This is how I finished mine up. It's got the picks on the top sticking out. And I hope you guys like what I did. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. And like I said, we're coming up pretty high right now, almost at 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to give it a thumbs up or comment in the comments below, I'll leave all the items in the description box that I have used on this Halloween wreath. And again, you guys, I appreciate all you guys watching, and keep on watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.